Okay. How's it going, everyone? So, first of all, this is my first video for YouTube in like 14 or 15 years, which is kind of wild to think about. I wasn't going to make this video, which a lot of people say I know that, but I wasn't going to make this video, but I feel like there is a conversation that needs to be had that is part of kind of like a broader picture of what's transpired in Hollywood. But I wanted to have a conversation about the kind of loss of industry, how it's affected people within the industry, myself included, because I don't think that a lot of people outside of the industry have a good understanding of how the industry works. I get it because I don't understand how many industries work. So I get how people outside of the film world's kind of an enigma, right? And kind of how it's structured and set up. So I thought by talking about it and discussing kind of how the industry leaving Los Angeles has affected thousands and thousands of us, good working, hard working people, losing their homes, a lot of us having to pull our retirements out and go through their savings, just to survive. But then also kind of the aftermath, or like, what if we're looking at the permanently altered landscape of Hollywood, or if, it's going to rebound? If so, when? And what to do until then? Because where do you pivot, right? Like I feel a lot of us are having a hard time knowing where to pivot, and then also knowing what's going to be viable moving forward. I think it's left a lot of us with questions on where to go and what's next. And no one has those answers, right? There's no one clear cut, hey, this is what to do. So in the spirit of getting through it, in the spirit of just saying, fuck it, like here we are, we're in it together and let's just get through it. I wanted to have a conversation, or at least open the door to having a conversation about it's okay to go through losses as well as your successes, because I feel like in life, people want to just kind of boast about their successes. But through your struggles, it's what makes you a person of character, of substance, of dignity. I feel you gain a lot of respect for so many things when you go through struggle. So thankfully, my whole life has been struggle. And I think people have an idea when you're in the film world, you don't have to struggle, or your struggle is over. And for a lot of us in the film world, it's a blue collar working class, and it's been really hard to watch everyone lose everything, especially over the course of last year. A lot of us had to find creative ways of making money. We have had no pivot point, and I feel like a lot of us are blindsided by it. So a lot of us have lost our medical, and a lot of us are just figuring it out. And right now, my personal life has so many juxtapositions to it. I want to say, like, it's such a, not contradiction, but a double-edged sword. Like, I had a big film out in December of last year. It's February of 2026, and I don't know how I'm going to make my rent. And, right now I'm kind of up for an award within my union, which is a really wonderful thing. And again, don't know if I'm going to make my car payment. And so these kind of things are very reoccurring and common right now, not just for me, but for a lot of us. And I just want to kind of demystify what we do a little bit, just to open the conversation up for some answers, because I feel, and if no answers, that's fine, but at least an outlet so that people would know they're not alone in going through all of this, because people have a tendency not to want to talk about it. I say kind of like, fuck it, you get to the bottom, you got to keep going, you just get through it. So I just really wanted to make this video to open the discussion up, because man, I have to tell you, it sucks waking up every day. You're not living paycheck to paycheck. There is no paycheck. So it's moment to moment. Like, it's not just day to day. And I feel like when you're living like that, like so many of us probably have been, where you're not sleeping, you have stomach issues, you're just not even hungry. I feel like all of these things kind of, I think it's left a lot of us in a really confusing, bad spot. So, it's okay. It's okay to go through hard times. I wanted to make this video to say it's all right. We're going to get through it. And, in subsequent videos, we can touch upon the broader picture and how the structure is set up in terms of above the line and below the line, and why that's important, and how that helped get us to where we're at now, and how there's just not much of a landscape left and what that's going to mean moving forward. So, yeah. You know, to sort of all of, you know, anyone that's in my position now, to anybody that's struggling, to anybody that's losing everything, to if anybody that has to just say fuck it, whether you're in the film world or whether you're not, toast to you. This is water. It's hydrating, it's good for you, and it's free. Cheers to you, and let's just get through it.